Summary speech 4. Bullying should be penalized by law. So far, we have stated a couple of powerful reasons why bullying should be penalized by law. Bullying is a way of abusing the weaker persons not only in the schools, but also in workplaces, universities, or wherever groups of people share the everyday routine. Let's not dismiss this harmful practice as if it were normal for adolescent behavior. As I have told you, this also happens in different environments, and I assure you, it's not an innocent act. On the other hand, school communities, parents, and students' unions have tried very hard to prevent this from happening. But believe me, it's also very hard. It's also very hard to cope with. Nowadays, we find many laws which protect the aggressors more so than the victims. Everyone tends to believe there is nothing left to do, but please, sit down and wait for bullies find other weak person to attack. Many of the strategies proposed have already been applied with no real results. Please understand, we are not proposing to create laws to penalize a student at the very first attempt to intimidate someone. We do believe that there should be procedures and psychological treatments for such a behavior, but within certain limits. Victims should be respected in their human rights. Consequences can be too terrible for victims, who usually have nobody to represent them. Schools are different now than they used to be 100 years ago. Students behave very differently due to numerous different reasons, but should be blind, we should not allow to continue. Bullies must know that whenever the limits of tolerance are disregarded, there will be punishment. In Sweden, bullying is a criminal offense, and it has been for several years. So, we think that it's a matter of change in current law that to meet the needs of victims. Let's defend victims and not let them feel that they are defenseless and have no hopes for justice. Don't ever forget, any of us can become a victim of bullying. Don't you think that it's unfair to feel the place where you spend most of your time, the school, may become a place where can no longer feel safe? Why do we pay the price? Because someone else didn't play this role in educating his children to be respectful and responsible? And don't forget, criminals may be created when bullying is not addressed on time. Address bullying and lower the amount of criminal. Thank you.